Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. Bouncing ball toward the hole. He's got to hurry. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. In previous duels with deGrom, he's got one hit in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Pops this one up. Alonso in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. McNeil has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, Mike Piazza, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Fouled off. The 0-2 to Piazza. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Up high, 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's ready, now the pitch. Flipped out the other way toward short. Kendrick. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. All set for the start of the inning. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Andre Dawson. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a liner. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Full count, here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Austin Voth will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third, 1 ball game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 2-1. Austin Voth enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Michael
First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Rip, and that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Marisnick is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
From the belt, the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
.30 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in now for the Nats, Vladimir Guerrero, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Andre Dawson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. No one out with a runner at second. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in, Gary Carter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. Right to him. The tag gets one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
In now for Washington, Asdrubal Cabrera. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Over the bullpen and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 1. Into the box, Jeff McNeil, a base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Shoots this one to first, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Runner at first here, one man out. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals, and this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. First and second now, one man out. On the ground to the right side. To second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Austin Voth. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Austin Voth.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Howie Kendrick.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting, right fielder.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here's the 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Washington, and it remains 5-2. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the air now, out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Andre Dawson, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So now to the plate, Gary Carter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Bottom of the inning now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center. A leadoff hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Digging in once again, Mike Piazza. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Adios, pelota. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as we are all tied at 5. Wander Suero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Wander Suero.
In now, Pete Alonso, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Dawson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the net, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Striding in once again, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and they take a 7-5 lead. Cespedes striding in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the net, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 7-5. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. Piazza is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Washington, number 2, Adam Eaton.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. He misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line drive base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hunter Strickland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Wilson Ramos is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the air now out to left field. Soto is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Sliced hard on the ground. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 7 and the Nationals 5. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68. Yelich.
7th inning ready to roll. In now, Howie Kendrick. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So 1 away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball in off the plate. Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Settling in now, Andre Dawson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Cespedes going back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A two-run job by Andre Dawson. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Popped him up. Piazza is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
At the plate, Gary Carter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Aye. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ball even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Cespedes is after it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike. Count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Up top, it's 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52. Joe Hibbett.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Dero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
To the plate now. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Daniel Hudson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Keith Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Keith Hernandez.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Kendrick shading to his right. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Edwin Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready to begin the 8th. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Count for 3-1.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, one on in a 1-run game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Number 7.
Now batting, Trey Turner. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marisnik is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ryan Harper is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ryan Harper.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Cabrera's up with it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 6.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jeff McNeil. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1. The 3-1 fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 0-2 to Piazza. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Pete Alonso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Dawson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For the New York Mets, number 67.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Left side, but well fouled. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Gary Carter, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cabrera would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Last strike now for the Nats. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. Seth Lugo closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Nationals, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dellin Betances. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Hunter Strickland. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.